welcome. Today is going to be some more X4. I haven't mentioned before, I really love this game. It is fantastic. Alright, so last time we left off just finishing the Hatikva storyline. I believe we just kinda... Yeah, we just lost Dal to an attack, scale plate attack. That's what it was. And for this stream, I'm pretty much just going to be doing missions and setting up some infrastructure. Not really doing anything story-wise, but big things, get some money, and do some research and steal some blueprints. That's pretty much our goals for this stream. So, a couple things I did off camera just a few minutes ago. Let's start off with this. I got rid of the construction budget for the station I'm building, as I'm going to start delivering the resources it needs manually. And then I also started the research for storage module hacking, so I can start stealing blueprints for storage modules, because the small storage that I currently have, that's only going to get me so far. So at the moment, we got a escort mining ship mission from last time. We're basically going to go over here. And in addition to that, that will basically be defending a ship against the cock, which we have two missions. Yeah, two missions to destroy cock ships. So we got destroy 8 ships and another destroy 8 ships. So doing this escort mission, we should be able to complete both of those, get basically about 2 million credits just from that. However, the escort mining ship mission will be probably a little difficult. So first things first, my trade ship over here, the Mercury Vanguard, he isn't really doing anything. But we need him to start getting some of these resources. So we need 58 Claytronics, 151 energy cells, and 1,328 hull parts. So what we're gonna do, you're going to type in here some Claytronics, hull parts, and energy cells. Alright, so how much do I need? I'm going to be looking back constantly. So 151 energy cells. So since the energy... oh, those are 17 credits apiece. Oh, try to hold back a sneeze. Oh. Alright. Is there any cheaper energy cells around? They're all pretty much 17. Okay, that's fine. Claytronics needed what, 51? Let's do it from here so it's easier. 58, I need exactly 58, and this guy's selling exactly 58. So, we're gonna take that. Do you have hull parts as well? Doesn't look like you do. Alright, hull parts. That one is gonna need an extra trip, but that should fill up our cargo. So we're gonna go over here, hit trade with build storage, give it the Claytronics, give it the hull parts. Now once it has hull parts, it should have enough to finish its current module that's building, and plus a little bit more to start the next one. But I still need 761 hull parts and 151 energy cells. So we're gonna grab some more. 683 fills up our storage. Again, I always try and do it from the map, but it's a little too small for me to click on at the moment. So we're gonna bring that over there, so we still need 78 and 151. So, I'm gonna go right here, 78. confirm. We're going to grab some energy cells from over here since it's the same price. And 151. Confirm. Trade with. Bring it over. And that will finish off that. Let's see, now going over to our headquarters here. We need some money to buy these resources. I'm not going to do this manually. I'm going to just let it automatically do it. We got research going. Okay. And we do have some extra advanced electronics because apparently my manager at that station bought a little too much. That's okay. Alright, now, first things first, we need to go to Shippy McShipface, because doing this in a... Where am I? I am over here. Doing this in a heavy fighter is going to be very difficult. So let's head back to our main station. Switch over.
We found something out here.
You can ignore that. Actually, pretty soon I will set that up to ignore lockboxes, as typically your ships, even if they are set to try and collect them, they will just destroy them. So not too much fun. Alright. I do like the ambient sounds and the music. Of course, there's no sounds or music now that I'm actually flying around. And we will go through here a little bit more. I love how that moon gets closer.
Entering Grand Exchange.
Because this is part of the same solar system. Actually, right by the same planet, I believe.
How wonderful. You are here to deal with that sensor distorting ship?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Much anticipated arrival filled me with considerable
I'm just gonna leave it be for a little bit. Not dealing with any story this stream. Alright, so...
Headquarters.
Getting nice and close to my headquarters, although... Where is... McShapeface?
Sentinel.
Getting nice and close to that. We'll be flying around. Just doing a general defend the area.
Out of docking range.
You know, out of docking range.
Out of docking range. Docking queued.
Docking queued? Oh, because the other ship is in there. That's fine.
Docking granted.
Alright, if you don't mind actually, slowing down a bit. Ooh. There we go.
Successfully docked.
Alright, get up. And we're going to transfer over. And we're going to take command.
Hello.
Alright, and it's time to kill us some cock. Nice autopilot active.
Disengage.
Alright.
Superhighway Grand Exchange 4.
Let's get going. Apparently my Eclipse has taken some damage. So this little health bar will always show if the ship has taken a little bit of damage. Alright, so we're gonna fly over. I believe we have to go to 18 billion. Yeah, 18 billion. Is it in the left-hand corner? Definitely gonna need to get a faster medium ship at some point, though. There we go. sometimes you hit it at a wrong angle and it will just
Entering Grand
not work.
Exchange 4. Jump gate 18 billion.
Oh. Yeah, same planet as before. As you can see, same moon. We're just at a different part of its rings. Actually, I believe we can find out the name of the planet. Galaxy, Grand Exchange 4. Gold Miner's Dream. That's the name of the planet. That's actually pretty interesting. Also, if you don't know how to see what's going on with different resources, if you're going into the encyclopedia and go into Galaxy, it will show you all the systems that you know about, and it will give you all the trade information about it. What's going on, what that area is selling, what it's not selling, what it needs. You can get all of that information from this graph here. Now, the sunlight, I do have a mod installed that gives all systems variable amounts of sunlight depending on what's going on in that system. So normally for most systems, sunlight is 100% in vanilla. However, because I have that mod, I have some systems with 80%, some with 20%, some with 200%, and that just basically affects how many energy cells you're getting from your energy cell plants. Just move a little up. There you go. There you go. Go crash. There we go.
Entering system 18 billion.
All right. We're gonna get all the way over here. Find the mining ship we're supposed to protect. Then we will start protecting it, and we should get some combat action pretty soon. Of course it's high up, all the way above the little clouds there. Although that's another planet. I do like some of the views in this game. It's definitely beautiful. Alright, so that should be...
An arena. Mineral.
There we go.
Sentinel.
This is the ship we're going to be protecting, and
Peregrine. Vanguard.
perfect, it has
An
Peregrine
arena.
with it.
Mineral.
So
Sentinel.
we won't be responsible for all of its defenses. It's good because there's been a few times where I've done these missions and I've been distracted by one set of ships and another set comes in and blows up the ship I'm trying to protect. Alright. Yep, and the Talati ships, they're kind of a bulkier looking ship. They're not as nice looking as, say, Tyranid or Terran. But they definitely have a
Eclipse.
bulkier feel
Vanguard.
to them.
Peregrine. Vanguard.
Hey there, Dapper. How's it going? My day's going pretty well, actually.
Voyager.
Alright, we're gonna
Protector.
get in there. Oh, sweet. Already got one of the missions completed. Load that up.
Voyager.
I got no problem with that. I'm more than happy to have people watch me. You play X4 at all, or you just watching because space games?
An arena. Mineral.
Oh,
Sentinel.
should speed up there. and travel drive just for a minute. Just get a little bit
Captain,
closer.
this is Bozo Tar. Well, I suppose you don't know that many of a boron. I believe we have a situation. Perhaps it is best if you return.
Yep. I'm gonna pause, switch back to where am I? Escort mining ship. That's what it is. And unpause. Oh wow. Yeah, you have a lot more than I do. I only have about 900 hours in the game.
Queen's Guard.
But always good to have to talk to another fan. Definitely love this game to death. Alright, come on. Yeah, keep her steady. Oh, starting to miss. There we go.
Forager.
Yeah, just attack my ship. Got plenty of shields. Hey, where from you? We're Fimo. Hard to name to pronounce, actually. Thank you for following. I think I was, my stream was offline when you followed. I do appreciate it. Oh, I think I got hit in the cooldown phase.
Protector.
So this stream, I'm just really trying to get some money, build up some infrastructure, get some blueprints. Pretty much all I'm doing for this stream. Nothing too crazy. Not really doing any story missions or anything like that.
Queen's Guard.
Yeah, that's why I thought. I recognize the username. I do appreciate it. 1,000 hours of that is trading with the trade corner in that space stations. That's a lot of time just doing trades. Alright, get nice and close. Actually, they might take that out before I get too close. So, how far away? 27?
Sentinel.
Get a little closer, because I have a feeling, yep, there's going to be Hive Guard popping in. Probably should be using one of the fighters on my ship, but it's okay. I've got quite a few running, actually. Big ones are VRO. I got a couple of different ship mods. The extra weapons mod. I have a lot of quality of life stuff as well. I don't really run anything that's too cheaty or anything like that. Try and keep the game as balanced as I can.
Protector.
Yeah, big ones are the VRO mods, the weapon mods. If you look in the right-hand corner right now, you can see that I've got the better target info mod. See, I've also got whatchamacallit. I've also got the taxes mod, the station transfers mod for automatic transfers. I need to get a little faster. Oh, it's in range of the station. I've got fire and smoke, of course, because those explosions are very pretty. There we go. It should be almost done.
An arena. Big Eclipse, Vanguard,
I'm assuming this is the station it wants to get to. Maybe.
Minorina, Mineral, Sentinel.
Thank you.
Yep, now that's in range of a station, it's gonna take it out pretty quick.
Forager. Hive Guard.
They do have the flyby loot mod, just so I don't have to try and gather everything manually. Because I do hate that about vanilla. I've got sector satellites. Actually, what else do I got? Let's see, better kill credit. Crafted mod components. I got dynamic wars on here. Equipment modifications redone, which basically just gets rid of the randomization in mods and automatically makes them the best possible. I've got escape teleport, which I think... Yep, I got teleportation range 1 at the moment, so that will start to come in handy soon. Let me go back into the extensions. Let's see. I got the Econ AI module for Faction Enhancer. Probably the most cheaty thing I have on here is the gas collector and mining stations. But at the same time, they're incredibly expensive to get, so they're really something that I can only do later on in the game. Let's see, I've got is blueprint unlocked, so I can know if I've got the actual blueprint for stuff. Let's see, learning all the things just to fix the skills on crew members and whatnot. Although learning all the things does do it a little too fast for my taste. See, I got Sector Explorer, Sector Patrol, got the Ship Reverse Engineering, got the Starbright, this is the Variable Sector Sunlight, obviously VRO, got Weapon Pack, Weapon Variation Expansion with the VRO extra part. Hey Kachar, welcome back. I got, let's see, XR Ship Pack, VRO thing to make it work. Got more generic missions. So I got quite a few. Nothing too crazy though. Yeah, it's breakfast time for me, Kajar.
Stop that.
It's currently 7:52 in the morning for me.
Tour Bus, B. Hive Guard.
Get a little closer to that hive guard. Try and take it out, get some credit.
We've found something else.
I definitely need to set that to auto-ignore. Dinner time at 7:53 a.m. Well, I work overnight, so I can understand that. Alright, so should have gotten quite a bit of money for that. Yeah, we're at 2.6 million now. Alright, let's see what other missions we got around. Got that. I'm gonna hold off on that. Actually, how close am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. Let me go get this promotion. Does it even say it? Doesn't actually say it for some reason. That's fine.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, that's weird. Usually it gives me a thing to go to their... Oh, there it is. Promotion. Did not see it. Oh, thanks for the follower. I appreciate that, Dapper. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. Past few days I've been doing vampire streams and haven't really had anybody watching. So definitely appreciate having people to talk to.
Jumpgate, memory of prophet.
Yes, vampire. I still call it vampire. Yeah, so we'll get this promotion. While that's going on, what do you still gotta do? Well, I mean, that's how the game's name is spelled, actually. Plan build. Yeah, it's still got a few trips to go. And logical view. So this still has a few things to fill up. Let's bring some in. That's getting brought in there. That's not bringing anything in. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have too much at the moment. I'm thinking after this, after getting this promotion, I'll start getting some EMP bombs. And then I can focus on getting some more production modules. At the moment, that's all I can steal. Just slowly churn. Don't travel drive. Slowly. Ever so slowly. One thing you've never done, what's that? Steal blueprints? Or turn very slowly in travel drive? Really? Over 2,000 hours and you've never stolen blueprints? It is so much cheaper than trying to buy them all. Because the only things you can't steal are the maintenance bays and the wharf and shipyard blueprints. So, yeah, it's much cheaper than trying to actually buy them all. Plus, if you do it right, you don't get any kind of reputation hit or anything.
Entering system. Right.
Yeah, so I tend to buy, like, basically the bare minimum that I need to. Oh, do I not have... No, I do not. Oh, where am I? That was it over here or over here? Alright, I'll just use... Actually, I think I can see it.
Eclipse. Vanguard.
So usually I just steal the basic ones for, like... Or not steal. Buy the basic ones for refined metal or silicon wafers. And then I'll tend to just start stealing for all the rest. Just to basically give myself a start in production. Like here, I've only bought the refined metal production and small ore storage. Everything else I have, well, everything else I'm basically going to try and steal, unless I have a bunch of money. Just because it makes things a little more interesting, really. And again, way cheaper. What was that shit? Oh, that was a Barbarossa. That's why it looked pretty. What do we got there? Earth.
Unknown object.
Well, should be getting close enough. Should be close enough shortly. Is it this one? Or is it over here? Yes, that's exactly what the issue is. Because even right now, it's really just me waiting for stuff, and like I know how to get money very quickly. It's just kind of a little boring to watch, which is why I'm not doing a ton of it. And at the moment,
Entering
I don't
system.
have a ton of resources to do any ship stealing or anything like that. I typically only crystal mine right in the very beginning of the game, just to get me my first first million credits or so. So crystals is really good early game. Stealing ships much better later on. Just when you can actually afford a couple medium ships to actually get some stuff. Of course, you can always try and just steal the medium ships, but that's a little more difficult early on. Yeah, typically crystal mining is just a very quick thing at the beginning. Another way to get a lot of money very quick, especially in the very beginning of the game, is to go to one of the war zones, like in between, over in Second Contact, in between Antigone and Hop, or crap, I forget the name of the system, but it's basically right above. Can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna actually have to find it now. Of course, I don't have it. It's right above the system this jump gate connects to. Can't remember the name of it at all. But it's basically, actually, I think it is that system. Basically, it becomes a three-way tie between Zyarth, uh, Antigone, and Xenon. So you get a whole ton of wrecks and loot drops. Yeah, Argon isn't that great to steal pirate ships, surprisingly. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Yes, Starkus Cascade, that's what I'm thinking of. Cannot remember the name of it.
Docking.
But it's one of the two very easy to get to places early on to get some easy loot in the very beginning of the game. Although that one is a little more dangerous because you do have the Xenon that will attack you, whereas in Second Contact,
Successfully
Hop
docked.
and Antigone will typically both ignore you.
Here, please. Greetings, pilot.
Just
I
stole the
represent
Urkling?
the
Earl King?
well-respected Taladi Trade Guild, and I have a
Damn.
lucrative proposition for you. If you're interested, come find me.
Alright, so let's go see this guy. Why does my ship have to be so long? I do not want to walk all the way through. Yeah, once we have this, I figure we'll go ahead, get some space EMPs, or not space EMPs, but you guys know what I mean. An elite only challenge run. Oh, hold on. What? Why did automod block that? Alright. That was weird. Yeah, everyone always wants whole parts, especially in the beginning of the game.
Pilot. It is good to see you. Our guild is currently
Yeah,
seeking
I'm
to increase our
cheating.
presence in the market.
I typically only try to do if I don't know the game at all,
We're
but
offering
because I
membership
have
to a
put a lot of
select
effort,
number of
a lot of
trusted
time in this game,
individuals.
I
This is
try
a
to avoid
one-time
cheating whenever
investment,
possible.
after which you will have access to a number
Of
of
course, because of
jobs.
that, the game does tend to take quite a bit
Very good.
of
I'll
time.
update our database right away. You will now be able to see jobs on.
Yeah, exactly. The game isn't that fun if you cheat.
We expect
I like to
good
feel like
things
I've earned where I've gotten to. Hence why I try not to do anything too cheaty with my mods. Uh, let's see. That was the Trade Guild invitation that I just did. I have to go back to this one. So I think it's just a rep, yeah. Oh yeah, building everything from scratch and watching it run well, it's always nice. It's such a nice thing.
It's good to see you,
Alright,
friend.
let's receive rank.
We've been watching your actions with great interest.
Yeah, I try not to go too crazy with miners, just because I don't like dealing with cock early on.
Of course, this
But
rank comes with great
I do try and get
benefits.
some miners
These
going.
benefits are tied to the rank. So if you lose the rank, the benefits
I try and
go
spend more of my
to
money.
your record and our
Yeah, I have that
I'm
mod
sure
on
you don't
as
have to
well,
worry about
just to
that.
make it easier to
I
see.
hope you find these rewards
And I don't really
fitting.
consider that a cheating mod, because you still have to go out and find them. It just makes it so you can actually spot them instead of just seeing that little glint. Yeah, I tend to spend most of my money early on space stations, building up stations. And then the ships to supply those stations. Where am I doing? Good ship. Alright. Where am I? I am over here. Where is the nearest pirate station?
Request permission to dock.
So if anybody doesn't know, you can buy EMPs from pirate stations instead of just trying to craft them. Actually, I'm just gonna have you fly there. Guidance. And dock and wait. Sure you don't have any other orders. Yeah, you've got protect station. There we go. Yeah, I'll just typically do right in Black Hole Sun, the little asteroid field there right away, and then maybe a little bit more in Second Contact right after I've collected some of the loot from right around this jump gate here. But like I said, I typically don't do much crystal mining after this part of the game. In fact, I'm pretty much done with most of my crystal mining already. Although I think I still have some crystals to sell. Why? Not seeing. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, I do have some that I can sell. Not a whole lot, though. I think that was when I was trying to find some lodestone for the Hatikva quest line. Yeah, definitely. And first station. My first station is already almost done. Actually, does it have... Yep. So it's just got one more run of whole parts and energy cells. Can't talk today. And where are you on that? So, yeah, just has to undock and then travel there, and it's good. And then I can start using that trade ship for other things. I don't have any. I don't think I do.
We have new orders. Navigation.
What do you mean you have new orders? I can give you new orders. Better not have changed your orders on me. Okay, good. Good.
Fly to the following position.
Confirmed.
Waiting for 3,500 hull parts.
Activating travel drop.
Yes, energy cells. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes I can't talk. Especially when I'm talking a lot. I don't normally talk this much. Just more on stream that I talk a lot. Yeah, if you've been waiting for a few hours, it might be much easier to go out and buy them. It's easier to level manager skill than pilot skill? Yeah, definitely. But that's also why I have the skill leveling thing mod. Really? That's actually really good for Teladi. That that definitely makes them much more viable for cargo ships. Because I think right now they're not that great because they're not the fastest and they're not they don't hold the most cargo. Uh, Definitely gonna need another space station since I've got 2.7 million at the moment. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'll probably have to start using them once 6.0 comes out. Alright, let's see. Actually, I can probably just look on the map. Uh, I fill the time by recovering the Audi using an elite, but flying it through several Xenon systems for a quick
Entering
cash
system.
grab.
Right promise.
Yeah, I try not to grab the Audi too early, just because it can very much make things a little easy. But I definitely don't see any reason why you shouldn't just grab it and make a little cash early on. Let's see. So I'm building metal refinery here. There is one over here. I should probably get ore as well. Yeah, they're buying a ton of ore. I think that's the only one. Let me see. Find goods. Yeah, that's the only one there. Yeah, they don't have. There isn't a lot of like metal refineries or silicon refineries here. Yeah, refined goods complex. So pretty much anywhere I place these, they're gonna be making some money. All right, so we are going to create a new plot. We're gonna plot this down in second contact. There's a good spot for it. It's a bit on the low side, but early, very much early game, that can push things quite a bit. So, where are ya? And build. I'm just gonna copy this and let's see. Basic metal refinery. It's new. Then get to plan builds. Basic metal refinery. Confirm.
Entering system. Memory of profit.
Yeah, I don't think it comes with guns. Typically. I've never seen it with guns. But if you have, then yeah, it's probably a randomized thing. Alright, so we got that, and then once my, yep, it's actually already done. So we'll go here. Oh, we'll actually do that. No, wrong button. Energy cells. There we go. Alright, so what do I need? I need... Oh, it's a very low chance. Yeah, I haven't grabbed it too often, so that's probably why I haven't seen it. Trade with... So I need 475, 948, 1,737. Yeah, that's gonna take quite a bit of money. The trade with... I need 134. Hey, Quora. Glad you made it. Happy to have you lurk. Alright, 134. What else do we need? Wow, your 3,500 hull parts are finally being delivered? That's awesome.
Entering system.
Only took,
18
what, you
billion.
said a few hours? What else do I need? I need 48 energy cells. No, that's way too much. Let's just 8. Geez, about 3 hours. Yeah, if I'm typically waiting over an hour, I will just buy them myself. Got that. Parade. And I still need 1,401. Yeah, at the moment I just have the one Mercury just grabbing all my resources. But that's okay. I will eventually have a fleet of ships carrying all of my building materials. Alright. A little bit more. I need 35 more. Okay. And that should be the last of that. Just the graph, refined metals, and whole part modules were added on.
Entering system.
Oh, yeah, so as long as it's
Exchange.
producing something, at least you can make something out of it. Holy crap, I got 9 viewers. That's the most I've ever had. Welcome in, if you just started watching. If you have an account and you're interested in following me, please give me a follow. If not, that's okay. I do appreciate just the views. Let's get rid of that. Oh, thank you very much. I got two followers out of that. Washasha, thank you. I do appreciate that. And Brad Doya, I'm just gonna call you Brad. So, thank you. Appreciate that. Try trading some Teladi. I can never say that word. Teladi refined metals. Teladi metals. That's what I'm gonna call them for now. Teladi metals. Teladi tend to produce a good bunch of them in Grand Exchange and need a lot of them in the other systems. Yeah, I might actually do that. I know Teladi typically frustrate me as well, but it is a very good tip. Alright, what am I even doing in here? Let's see. I think I was exploring things. Does he have any more satellites? Oh, he does. Perfect. Some satellites at the jump gates. Yeah, I really hate that word. Hi, Don. Welcome in. Throw down some more satellites. I mean, their bulking mushroom ships are very easy to take out and pirate. So, not gonna deny that typically when I start pirating things, I typically target them first. I mean, once you get the tip in, then you're good. It's just the tip that's the big part. Yes, ships and stations made out of mud. Yes. Let's see, how close are we? Oh, as I'm flying through, I'm grabbing stuff. Alright, I'm almost there. Hopefully they actually have some EMPs for me to buy. Yeah, the pirates I will also tend to go for, but if there are none in range, I will definitely just grab the Teladi ships. Well, I mean, if you're going for more trade playthroughs, then yeah, pirating isn't that big of a deal. It can be a little fun side activity, though. Alright, while I'm flying through here, I should grab some missions. I will take that. I mean, it's mostly complete except for the Nostrop oil and Blatty metal. Anything else I can grab? Yeah, that's what I usually do. That's part of the reason why I drop satellites at the jump gates first. And almost there. Also, I just noticed I have a message, don't I? Oh, it's this one. That's alright. Let's see. What else can we do on the screen at the moment? Let's go back to our scout over here. Let's grab... I think I still have a satellite. Yep, there we go. Really? I've never tried that. I'm definitely going to have to try that at some point. So for anybody that doesn't see that in chat, Kajar mentioned that when Hop and Ent are fighting in Silent Witness, or Second Contact, I would assume, you can basically contact the damaged ships and ask them to surrender. Oh, yeah, of course it only works with small and medium. You would need to actually board the large ships. That Xenon raiding party. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, my metal refinery is complete. At least I think it's complete. Yeah, should be good. Yeah, there's not much to it. I am going to need a mining ship for that. Yeah, medium. Let's grab all around. We'll go cheap. Yeah, boarding, there's a lot of waiting. It's part of the reason I don't do it too often. But it is a great way to get some extra ships and some extra money. Yeah, I still don't have that much luck with the surrender option every time I've tried it. Granted, I haven't tried in a while. Grab that. Through. Go half. And full flares. Alright, so I should be able to afford 2 of them. It should cover my metal refinery here. And I am going to need a trade ship for it as well, but that can wait. I should set up some drones. Just do 5 of each for now. It's already got some money in its account because it's been selling some energy cells, I guess. That's good with me. Alright. Lurk away. Although if you want to pop in and chat some more, go for it. Not gonna complain. Let's see. Alright, so trade guild missions. This playthrough I am in at the moment, I am 2 days into it and I still have not scanned the like for the space squid yet for the PHQ. Yeah, I try and do the player headquarters and the Hatikva storyline quests as early as possible. Only because Hatikva, well, I mean, they've got the bordering sector, that Xenon space, so if you don't do it early on, you run the risk of Xenon overtaking this entire sector. So I try and do it pretty early. And I like having teleportation, which is very, very useful. As well as the actual hacking abilities. What am I shooting at? Oh no. Oh, it's just an app. Not a threat. Yeah, for those of you who see this and see the 3-star pilot already. This is part of the reason why I don't like how fast the leveling mod I have is. Just because he really hasn't done much. Because I've only had this ship for a couple
Cerberus.
hours.
Sentinel.
And I think I don't remember if I even upgraded him at all. So he would have been 1-star right off the bat. Unless I transferred pilots. Yes, I transferred pilots, that's why. So I think he actually started off as a 2-star pilot. Like I said, he really hasn't done much. Alright, so we are here on the pirate base. We are going to go to the trade station, trade area. Yeah, one of the things I don't like about vanilla is that if your pilots aren't doing anything, they will start to lose skill level. And with how hard it is to actually get them to gain skill level, it can be a bit of a pain if you don't really have anything for them to do.
Here you go.
Alright, so let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, of course, he only has bombs. And I need EMPs. Oh, he won't let me buy because I don't have enough rep. That's okay. While I am here, I will sell these. Sell these. Actually, not sell these. I believe I need those. Hydro pump, Metaline, Conan. So get some money back from that at the very least. I have 7 of those. So I'm gonna sell a few. Oh wait, no, I can't sell them. I can buy them, but I can't sell them. Yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't like doing that just because I can be a bit lazy, honestly. That's honestly the only answer I have for that. It's just my personal tastes. At the same time, I just do not like the fact that pilots can lose skill levels. Alright, I think at the very least I do have enough to craft an EMP. And for those of you looking at this and only playing vanilla, this is the mod that lets you craft all of the mod components. So I can't really use them yet because I don't have the research. Oh, I can make my SATA. Not that I will use it, but it will be good to have. Alright, so I can make 3 EMPs. Perfect. Might as well make a bomb as well. Not that I use them much, but might as well have them just in case. Alright. So, what do we need? Intercept leaked intelligence. Silence is golden. Yeah, I'm not going to do these only because criminal activity. Alright, so I need silicon. Anybody all the way down here? Really? Anybody over here? Okay, there's one over here. Silicon refinery. This is our goal at the moment. Actually, let me go into a slightly faster ship. Go into my Eclipse.
Eclipse. Vanguard.
Hello.
Alright, so we'll undock. And where is that? That is 570 kilometers away. Goddamn. Why do you have to be so far away, Mr. Space Station?
Docking aborted.
Actually, yeah. I have SATA. Forgot about that. Immediately forgot about it. Oh, I forgot that you can't really use travel mode while SATA is active. Let me pull this up.
Refinery.
Yeah, if I activate SATA, it turns off travel mode. Oh, do I have to... Did I do it? Did I turn them both on at the same time? Oh, turn SATA off, unpause, go travel. Pause. Oh yeah, that makes that. Oh wow, yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Like I said, I don't normally use SATA. Alright, that definitely makes it closer. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, usually by the time I have capital ships, I'm managing several stations at once. So I don't usually worry about what I'm doing during that time, because I've got something to do. Alright, so... why do you have your wafer production all the way up here? That just seems silly. Raiding parties. I might deal with these first. Are you going to be close? No, that space station's taking care of it. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I'm going to quick save. Just in case those ships come by and shoot me while I'm in my evac suit. Alright. Actually... there. Nope, that's a comm one. Is there another one? That looks like another one. Is it in? Yeah, it's in the wall. Interesting. Okay. Nope, it was a mission. Alright. Thought I might have saved an EMP there. Alright, let's get up.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Eclipse. Vanguard.
Alright. Let's switch over to our EMP. Alright, and ideally we want to do this on a flat space. Just because otherwise the nodes can pop out in weird spots. So we will do this over here. And before I do anything, because sometimes when I do this, I get aggro from the station and they start shooting my ship. Actually, yep, okay. Proceed with current orders, so it's going to go back to my other ship. And I have the teleport, so I'm not too worried about waiting around for it or anything. Alright. Let's get in nice and close. And turn on scan mode. Wait for our ship to get a little bit farther away. Blow it up. Alright. So all we gotta do is get in nice and close. Really? I mean, they don't usually aggro too much when I do this, but I always just do it as a precaution, and I'm typically doing teleport as my first research anyways, so I don't usually get too worried about getting back to my ship, as I can just teleport directly back there. Yeah, the AI can be a little weird about that sometimes. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. There we go. Discount. Alright, where's the other two? I hear you. You're over here. Oh, you're literally was right next to me. Oh, break, break, break. Thank you. Get a little bit closer. There we go. Unlocked blueprint. Alright, so we will now teleport back. And where are you? Oh, I'm still got my Eclipse selected. That's why. Alright, so now we can build
Cerberus.
Silicon.
Sentinel.
Also, I'll select those. And they are going to mine for the commander. And I believe, yes, he is high enough management level that I don't have to worry about him not being able to send them anywhere. Yeah, and they should pretty much go to. Why aren't you showing up? I literally just saw you flash. Alright, whatever. There we go. Nope. Alright, there we go. Yeah, 2.6 per cubic kilometer. So they'll be going straight into the reach for that, because that's the highest in around. Where are we? Alright, do we have any other missions around? Actually, what are my faction reputations? Where even are you? Factions. Argon is plus 19. I should definitely get that to plus 20. So we are going to go to Argon territory. It's what words does it have? Is the dock and wait? Yeah, that's alright. Alright, so we are going to go over. I have a good spot. There we go. Just gonna fly over there. Alright, and research. We almost have all the items we need for the research. Then we can start doing storage. But while we're waiting, because as you can see, not a whole lot of stations buying silicon. Although I don't think there are many stations at all about silicon wafers. Hope if I spell it right. Yep, silicon wafters. Alright, they're definitely something I should build over in God Realm space. What about over in Op space? Doesn't look like they need them too much. Argon look like they're pretty okay with it. I'll still probably build one in Argon space, but I'm probably going to start off with over here first, just because it looks like they have a greater need for it. Yeah. Alright, so go to manage plots, create a new plot. We want this to be nice and cheap. We don't want to spend 320,000 credits on that. That would be way too much. So by license, continue. Ooh, that's a nice view of the planet, actually. Build it between Hop and Par. Well, the thing with silicon wafer production, this is going to be a very basic station. There's not going to be a lot to it, so I'm going to be building quite a few of these. So I'm not too worried about exactly where I build it as long as there is a need for it. And it's one of the more basic production modules, so there will pretty much always be a need for it. Alright, let's start off with the dock. And then need... Basically gonna make this look like our other one. Container, solid storage. Let's get that in there. We're gonna move it a little closer to the side so I can fit an energy cell. Actually, where's the sun? I like to do these in range of the sun. So, oh, that's the wrong rotation. That is one change they made that I don't like. I understand why it is like that, but I do miss the old rotation. Actually, I can just attach that. Come on. There we go. That's just so it actually has some light going onto it. Don't actually have to do that. Yeah, I don't try and go for super optimal plays. And in this playthrough, I'm not really trying to focus on any specific faction. I'm just trying to build up basically just a normal economy. Nothing crazy. We are going to put that right there. And I think you have enough room. Yes, you do. Alright, so silicon wafer, that should be everything for that. So confirm. Design. Oh, that's the wrong button. Where did I just build it? Where did I just build you? I thought I just built you over here. Did I not build you over here? It's fine. Should be close enough. Yes, I did just build you over there. Okay.
Entering system.
Now, typically
Black hole
with
sun.
small, medium fabrication bays, making my wharfs, I will definitely put those on borders. Just because typically I'm going to have each faction buying ships from me and then just fighting it out right outside. And then having to buy more ships. Let's see. We got that. Got that metal refinery going. Let's see. I'm going to rename this. Refinery. Just so I know what it is, just by looking at it. It's always a good thing to name your stuff. Yeah, Terran economy tends to get into a bit of a standstill. So they're not the greatest for building up a lot of money. Also, they don't have a ton of threats early on either. You really have to do their storylines to really get some threats, and even then, that's pretty much optional. So if you're wanting to make money, you definitely want to do the universal, can't remember the word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't have access to recyclers yet. I haven't gone into any of the Tides of Avarice space quite yet. Alright. And there will be plenty of wrecks later on, because I plan on going full out, taking out the Xenon at some point. Alright, where are we?
Entering black hole sun.
I believe I need some more satellites. Yes, I do. I'm just gonna grab 9. Actually, how much do I have? 969,000. Gonna grab a few of those and 4 of those. Well, MRE and meds always sell. So definitely want to start doing that at some point. That would have definitely helped. Bombing other MRE stations also helped. And sabotage will be something I end up doing at some point. Yeah, protein paste is really good. That's usually what I use to build up my credits early on in a Terran playthrough. Yep, making sure you have your solar plant in Mercury, and then having traders on repeat orders to supply the areas, not just relying on the manager to supply the areas. That also helps. Alright, so where are we? What am I even doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I've been playing this game for a couple years, and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright, so we'll set that to inactive. Not too worried about it. Got 14 Xenon ships. Not really any build an outpost in the asteroid belt. Yeah, I will tend to do something similar, but like I said, just have all of my trade ships set to on repeat orders. The only place to sell energy cells is asteroid belt to my own station.
Entering system.
It's not a bad
Serial
idea.
contact.
And typically what I do later on is once I have whole parts, Claytronics all set up, I will set up a station that's only purpose is to buy whole parts, Claytronics, and energy cells from my own stations and sell them to stations that I am building. It doesn't sell them to anybody else. It just buys them from my own stuff and sells them to my own stuff. So that way I always have a consistent area that's buying and that's able to build stations in. Clear as ice. That's for ice mining. Those are kind of boring. I don't like doing them. Preemptive defenses. I don't really have the blueprints for those quite yet. Actually, I should probably... I have a few. These we're going to... Actually, I'll just leave that be. I am going to get the blueprint for whole parts. Okay, on my Eclipse.
Vanguard.
Hello.
Yeah, that's fair. I know some people can be a little OCD about that. Alright, so we're gonna go over here.
Hull part factory.
And then we are going to get ourselves a whole part blueprint.
We found something out here.
Ooh, they found a box. I'm gonna ignore that. That is something I should do before I do anything else. Global orders. Let's see. I really should actually do this right now. So, police interdiction, complied, default global response for pirates. I usually put that on escape. Let's see, default global response for found abandoned ship. I will mark it. Default global response to a found lockbox. It's already set to ignore. Alright. Default setting for automatic resupply. I don't have to worry about that at the moment. And we're going to set this to attack all enemies. And then, yeah, everything else should be fine for the moment. And while I'm here, I'm just going to set up this trade rule. Oh, I know. It's part of the reason why I love the game. There's just so much to do. Yeah, that's why I usually just set it to escape, because what the hell's a medium trade ship going to do against exactly, a behemoth? Self-trade. Restrict all factions. Save trade rule. Just because I will be using that later. Right, they're not going to be able to do a whole much unless you have a small fleet of ships defending them, and you're probably not going to have a small fleet on all of your traders. So I usually just do run away or comply later on once I have a ton of resources and I'm not worried about losing money or anything. Oh, Antigone Republic mounting defense. Let's see, whole parts. I get nice and close. All right. Then find a good spot for me to Get off my EMP so I can actually find things nice and quick. Probably right there. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hello.
Once
Eclipse,
you have enough
Vanguard.
that you don't have to worry about replacing ships or anything like that, yeah, it's very easy to deal with traders. Did it switch back to my bombs? It did. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
Where are ya? Seed. Alright. And wait until he gets a little farther away. He's stuck in there. Of course he's getting stuck. Okay, you should be okay now. You should be okay. Alright, and they're nice and easy to spot. Just the way I like them. Alright, getting nice and close. Nope, that's too close. There we go. See, that was a commission. Not what we want. There have been a few instances where I've done an EMP and I don't get anything out of it. But hopefully this won't be one of those. Yep, unlocked blueprint. Alright, and while I'm here, getting nice and close, might be able to get another commission. And script. A little closer, a little closer. Come on, come on. Trade partner. Oh, that's not bad either. Alright. And where are we? Whoops. All shippy McShipface. Teleport to. Alright.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
And looks like you're just paused in the middle, which is where I wanted you. There we go. Escort mining ship. Escort mining ship. This is what I wanted. Make some money. And for you, you still got quite a few trades to go, so I'm not going to worry about building my silicon wafer factory just yet. Plus, I need a little bit more money.
Hello.
So we are going to go do
Empty space.
this mission. And again, thank you guys for watching me. This is probably the most viewers I've had in the just under 2 weeks I've been streaming, so I do appreciate it. I appreciate those of you who are chatting along. I hope I'm keeping you entertained. Got my hull parts for my station, now the Argon Wharf doesn't have enough parts to build the miners. Yeah, I know that pain. Oh, that just means you gotta get more hull parts from somewhere. Gotta trade them from somewhere else. Always gotta look at it as an opportunity to make more money. Oh, and this one does not have any defensive ships with it. So I am on my own and protecting it. We're gonna... Oh, I think it's going a little faster than me now, so I can't really match its speed.
Prepare to eat vacuum.
Hive guard.
Alright. Going after my Eclipse, which is following me. Come on. Come on, turrets. Jeez, where did all these ships come from?
Awaiting orders.
Not that I'm complaining. Less work for me is always good. My go-to M weapon. Oh, that's a tough one. Because I like to use a lot of different weapons. But I'd have to say it's probably the Reaper. Oh, geez, where'd you pop out from? Just popped up out of nowhere.
Drill. Mineral. Vanguard.
Because right now I am using Proton Barrage and some high-intensity quad pulse beams for my turrets. So this is more of a general-purpose ship, which is why I have that set up.
Thanks for your help.
Once I'm able to build a lot more ships, I'll have more specialized ships. As it is right now, I just need general-purpose stuff. Where are you going? Oh, you're fighting him. Come on. Yeah, these proton pulse weapons are very, very useful for medium ships like that Hive Guard. Heron bolts? Are those vanilla weapons? Because I haven't played vanilla in quite a while. Yeah. I really can't say how good they are. But I mean, if you like them and you can use them, use them.
Eclipse. Vanguard.
There are some issues in vanilla where weapons are a bit unbalanced, but for the most part, you can use them. They're good.
Thank you.
Alright, let's get a little bit closer. Can't really hit them from 30 kilometers away. Alright, a little bit closer. Alright, we are definitely close enough. I'm gonna hit him. Oh, that's nice. Let my turrets do some work. Of course, Queen's Guard is definitely the biggest threat here. Always go for that first. Yes, I am playing VRO. I've got weapon variations as well. So I've got quite a bit of mods on here. Do I have any others? Yes, I do. Oh, there's another Queen's Guard. Can probably take out that Forager on its own. Yeah, I've been playing with VRO for quite a while. I love the mod. I actually cannot play vanilla because of it. Just because it makes everything just make more sense. Come on. There we go. To be honest, I am not the greatest at combat. But still a lot of fun to blow up ships.
I have concluded the research.
Oh, sweet. And now we can steal storage modules. Oh, good. It's close enough to the station. So I don't have to worry too much about it. Get a little bit closer. I feel like that's something I keep repeating. Just a little bit closer.
Forager.
And that's going to be taken out.
Protector. Forager.
Yeah, it's going to...
Protector.
I don't plan on trying to... see. Okay.
Thank you.
There we go.
Eclipse.
Why did I do that? Yep, just ram into me, please. Makes my job so much easier. have much
Kill.
farther to go.
Roll. Vanguard.
There's probably going to be one more spawn of stuff, and I should be okay. I'll be able to move on to the next one. Alright. Yep, it's about to dock. Going through the bottom? Nope, okay, it's just going around the side. It just was weird. At a weird angle.
Thank you.
Yep, just give me more.
Protector.
Give me more money.
Hive guard.
At least I don't have to worry about anything with the station right here. Not that this would be doing too much damage. Line up. Line up. A little bit closer. There we go. Now, one of the biggest issues I have with vanilla combat is that the range for everything is so short. Whereas in VRO, everything is much, much longer range. So, for example, the proton pulse weapons I have on here, I believe they have a range of 7.5 kilometers. So it's pretty far. Alright, so another escort mining ship, and that's in Hatikva 3. Let's see. How much money do I have? 1.4. And that's being built there. Check it out. No, you can't, but I honestly don't think that combat should be that easy. Alright, so it's got some stuff coming in. So I'll give it a little bit longer, see how it's going. Don't need... what am I doing? This is why I need the self-trade rule. So VRO tends to make things more like an RTS and less like a arcadey type of shooter. So all the guns are pretty much viable. All turrets are pretty much viable, but they all have situations where they excel and all have situations where they're not good. And self-trade. There we go. So, for example, let's go to the encyclopedia. Military turrets. So, for example, plasma turrets. Yeah, Minotaur is much better in VRO. It's actually one of my favorite Argon ships to use. But like plasma turret, it's complete and utter garbage against fighters. But against larger ships, mediums, large, extra large, it's very much the weapon of choice. Of course, a weapon variation mod also adds rapid plasma cannons, which are basically slightly weaker versions of plasma, but fire at a much faster rate. Yes, but it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's more focused on stuff like that. You don't have a ton of general purpose weapons. You have a couple, but the vast majority of things have very specific specializations. So let me think. So like Hunter turret is typically your general purpose. Yes, beams have much longer range, typically. Let me see. Actually, yeah, I don't think I can access the large beam weapons, but large beam weapons for Argon, I believe, have a 20-kilometer range. Let me see. So, for Mentar, yes, you can. You can have as much of a space rave as you want. So, like, the beam weapons that I'm using on my Cerberus right now are high quad pulse beams, which have a 6.6 kilometer range. Now, that's added by weapon variation mod. But Cyclone turrets, which come with VRO, they have a 5-kilometer range, and those are medium turrets. They're still best for fighters, but otherwise they're still very good. I'm trying to see. Cyclone Beamer, which is the actual weapon, like 6.4-kilometer range for the actual weapon, not the turret. For a beam weapon. Are there any others? Oh yeah, that's right, I can get a Reaper now. I might have to do that. What am I looking for? Yeah, VRO is a great mod to use, especially if you're used to vanilla, because it will change things up quite a bit. Alright, I need a manager for that one. Transfer crew. Find manager. Let's start you off with 2 2/3 star. So it does do a few things to shields and engines. Ships move a lot faster in VRO. So capital ships tend to move slower, fighters tend to move faster. Shield-wise, let me bring it up. So everything has an internal shield, which gives you pretty much constant, which will give you pretty much constant regen. In fact, without it, let me put on a shield, you'll only have a little bit of regen with it. But most of your shield regen is provided by the internal shield, which is extremely cheap. So even if you don't have shields, you can have some shielding. But typically you're going to always have shield modules on here. But yeah, it will be constant shield regeneration instead of based on when it gets hit. Where am I looking? Oh, yeah. And that's the Sector Explorer mod, so this is going around and just doing circles around the areas. And then it will continue on to the next area. So continue to next sector. Oh, what are we doing with this? That was getting a bunch of stuff, so let's drop a satellite down there. We're gonna drop an advanced satellite down here. So normally Explore only functions for a very specific area in the sector. Sector Explorer actually goes around and explores the entire sector, and then there's options for it to change what it does. So you can have it so it doesn't center around the center. Normally it goes into an actual hexagon pattern where it just circles around. You can have it skip that and just go wherever you need it to. You have more cheaty options like visit lockboxes, visit abandoned ships, visit data vaults, which I don't tend to turn on. And you also have a global blacklist, you have a specific blacklist, which will prevent it from going into specific areas. And then continue to next sector will make it automatically go into the next sector and continue exploring. Yeah, normally just an explore command will basically just give you an exploration in that area. Yeah, it's very much a fire and forget thing. And it's very useful early on when you're trying to do other stuff. Helps to get rid of some of the micromanagement. Yes, you can. There's typically not much reason to do so, though, because, like over here, here's where all the stations are. There's just this little area that's not explored simply because it's outside of the range. But you really don't need to know much more than that area. Alright, so what were we doing? See, I have a mission to patrol there. Got a mission for another raid protection.
Thank you.
It was so nice of them to wait until I got back into
Thanks
this
for your
mode.
help.
Oh, before I go anywhere, let's see, where's the wharf?
Bargain
There
one.
it is. Let's get promoted by the Argon. As I just got rank 20. Yeah, I believe the default for the radius is 600 kilometers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happens. It's just the normal Explore command isn't as advanced as Sector Explorer.
Docking granted.
Just get over there. I mean, I've started so many new games in this game. Oh, 12 hours? That's not that bad. But yeah, if you want to use VRO, you do have to start a new game. It will cause a lot of issues if you don't. Yeah, 12 hours isn't bad for this game. Because I believe I'm going on 9 or 10 hours for this save file right now.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Hey, there's a body again. Okay.
Cerberus, Sentinel.
Just started your game this morning, jeez. Yeah, I've pretty much only been playing the save on stream. I typically only stream for a couple hours at a time. Alright, so let's go talk to you.
It's
Rank
an honor
up.
to see you here. We're happy that you've continued to work alongside us and wanted to reward you for your efforts.
Yeah, you can
It's an
definitely
honor
use
to present
Creative
you with
Start
a new
to
rank
give yourself a
amongst our
bump.
organization. Of course, this rank comes with
Basically,
great
put yourself
benefits.
back where you
These
were.
benefits are tied to the rank, so
The
if
only
you
thing
lose
that
the
would
rank,
effectively
the benefits
reset
go too.
is
But
where
with your
everything
record,
is.
I'm sure we won't have
Or
to
what
worry
everything
about
is.
that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them.
Not too hard to grind rep
and
either.
you may also find that certain organizations under our
So all that
jurisdiction
stuff will be
now have
pretty easy to
interest
get
in
back
you joining their
to.
ranks. Once again, thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Alright, of course there's an autosave after that. Not that I'm complaining.
It's
Let's
an
see.
honor to see you here.
I don't know why it said it was now
Good luck out
available.
there.
I already have it. Alright, well, since that happened, I can actually show the actual ships. And I do have ship mods on here. That's why this list is so big. Let's see. Behemoth. Large turret. Where are you? Heavy lance. So, Argon Heavy Lance, 20-kilometer range. This thing is very, very strong, very, very accurate. Fires once every, I want to say 10 seconds or so? Don't quote me on that though. But very powerful beam weapon. Beam weapons in general are just much more powerful in VRO. And let's see, ion projector. Yes, it pretty much one-shots fighters. I think there's maybe only 1 or 2 fighters that would not get one shot. My favorite colors. Let's see. It's gonna have to be blue and red. Those are my 2 favorite colors. Uh, yeah, it has nothing to do with America. Now, if I said white, then yes. My camera frame purple? Oh, that was just the default. I've never bothered to change it. So, let's see. So we got quite a few different ships here. So typically, I will start off with a Centaur, as it has small ship capacity of 5 and only has 1 dock, but it does act as like a small mobile carrier, and it is very mobile. So 210 for its normal speed, but its travel speed is over 6 kilometers. No, Centaur actually I believe comes with VRO, but the hold on, let me bring up the mod I have for it. XR ship pack is the main mod I have for the extra ships, and then I also have the AGI Task Force tier. I don't. The ship, yeah, and ship variation expansion is the other ship mod I have. So ship variation expansion, and you do need a VRO patch for it, or a peer VRO version of it. Which, if you're playing on Steam, you just have to look up the VRO version. And so ship variation expansion and XR ship pack are the 2 main ship mods I have. I think the only other one I have is the tier, which just specifically adds the tier battleship for Terrans. Oh, what was I doing? I was looking at the ships. Let's see, by ships. So, they got some more support large ships, but you also have a few extra large ships. Got battleships, got the Iran carrier, which I love. It's basically an Argon version of the Raptor. Let's see. Verona. I don't remember which one adds that. Taranis is also pretty good. Pretty much any of these is pretty good. But like the Colossus, you see number of medium docks 4, number of small docks 8, and a small ship capacity of 70, medium ship capacity of 12. And then the Iran, number of medium docks 2, number of small docks 21, with a small ship capacity of 80 and a medium ship capacity of 20. So it's a lot more expensive, 74 million compared to 21 million, but it's definitely worth it. What role do I play in a squad? Oh boy. Typically, I'll play whatever role is needed, but usually I play either a support or a tanky role in games. One of the two. What time is it? 9:20. All right. I mean, I assume it is going somewhere. I assume you're not just asking these questions randomly. What was I doing with this? That was for the advanced satellite. Do I need? No, I don't need an advanced satellite. Wait, do I? No, I already got one there. Don't want to have one over here though. And I should probably put one over here as well. So we're just gonna put advanced satellite over here. That will show everything there. Then might do an advanced satellite over here, just so I have a better view of hop space. Oh, what do you want? Oh, you're being questioned by the cops. Avorian? Yes, I have. I've played it quite a bit. I think I got to the third tier of materials, or fourth tier. It was either third or fourth tier materials before I stopped playing it. So I haven't touched it in a little while. But yes, I have played it. Let's see. Oh yeah. I was originally going to go to that combat mission. It's definitely a very fun game. And I wouldn't mind going back to it at some point. It's just that, like this game, it does take quite a bit of time. It's also a bit of a slow burn. Plus, I'm not that great at designing ships. I need to go the other way.
Eclipse, Vanguard, Jump Gate, second contact.
Oh, I do. I was facing the wrong way. Right way. Yeah, Core, this game is beautiful at times.
Jump Gate, Hatikva's choice.
I would definitely recommend it. Not for everybody, but if you like space games, like building space empires, it's definitely a great choice to try out. Alright, and I believe I need to go to... Yeah, Tikva's Choice 3. That's where I'm going. "30 carriers? Damn. I think I maybe had like 4 or 5 ships before I stopped playing. I mean, at least you got to the center. I don't think I ever got anywhere close to that.
Hatikva's choice.
Let's see, what was it? It was SATA on, pause, SATA off, pause, travel. Yes. Yeah, I know. I think I put about 50 hours into it before I stopped playing it. So I did play it quite a bit. Alright, turn SATA off. Yeah, it's one of those games where I just want to do a whole bunch of extra stuff and not have to worry about doing a specific thing, like X4. So it's definitely one that I do enjoy. But X4 calls me back. I just enjoy X4 way more. Alright. So it's getting a little late. But I'll do this one last mission, and then call the end of the stream. Yeah, X4 is definitely prettier. Although being able to design your own ships is also pretty cool. Now, because I did hit my 20 follower goal, I am going to go ahead and set up a Discord, which I will do later on today. And of course, I will set up links and stuff as soon as that's set up. And I will be streaming again tomorrow at the same time, just so I can do this again. Same game, X4, same time. Yeah, you're not getting a hot tub stream. My place isn't that fancy. I don't even think my my bathtub isn't even big enough for me to really take that much of a bath. let alone a hot tub. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a Discord because now that I have enough followers, it'd be a good idea to keep for keeping everybody informed on what's going on.
Drill. Mineral. Vanguard.
Was definitely not expecting to hit my follower goal today. For those of you who did follow, again, I appreciate it. This is only the end of my second week of streaming, so kind of a big deal for me. Ask away. Can you change the AI voice to French? I honestly do not know. I don't know if you can change Betty's voice to French. I've never even thought about it. Actually, let me go into the settings and find out. I guess it would be sound settings, right? Oh, no. Okay. The accessibility, because it's language? No? Okay. Subtitles. Yeah, I don't see anything about it. There might be a mod for it. As far as I know, Betty just speaks in English. As far as I know. Alright, where's the enemies? There's usually enemies popping up by now. I want to fight things. Actually, what do they have? They have Minotaur.
Eclipse. Cerberus.
And a Cerberus.
Vanguard.
Okay, not too bad.
Drill. Mineral. Vanguard.
I don't see a language option in-game or in the start menu. PS solved by Google Fu, which is strong in this one. Add this to your desktop shortcut. Dash language 49, dash voice language 49, 33 France, 34 Spain, 44 UK, 49 Germany, 39 Italy. Interesting. I mean,
Voyager.
I would assume that's definitely how you do it. Oh, he just zoomed past me. Well, I mean, since you don't even have the game yet, Quora, I mean, it's not even that big of a deal at the moment.
Protector.
It's over there. Flying in kind of fast.
Hive guard.
There's a hive guard. There's another hive guard over there, actually. Get nice and close to it. The other ship can take care of the small fry. Yeah, maybe changing language in the Steam properties would help. Because the developers, English is not their first language. They're not located in America. So, I would assume that there would be stuff in other languages. I know their primary market is English-speaking languages, but this game does have a more international player base. 2 GB patch to change X4 language? Well, there you go. So you probably can change it to French then. Shoot, I wonder if there's a mod that just gives Betty a French accent. I might be interested in that. Yeah, thanks for answering that. That was very helpful. Actually, I think I've learned a few things on this stream already. Just on this specific one. Again, I have hundreds of hours in this game. Come on. No, don't miss. Don't miss.
Thanks for your help.
Ooh, 120,000 credits. I'll take it.
Protector.
Alright.
Protector.
Am I getting hit? I can't tell. Oh, yep, I am.
Protector.
The benefit of constant shield regen. Can't even tell you're getting hit, just unless you hear the noises. Come on, line up. There we go.
Hive guard.
And they're still a little far away. Zoom in a bit. Take them out. Come on. I have to line this up a little bit better. Yes, the AI speaks French. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Washashasha. I love saying your name. I need to say it more. Washashasha. Yeah, I know there's plenty of people that play this game in other languages, so I figured there'd be a patch or something, or at the very least a mod. I think he's stuck in the station. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about him then. Alright, where are you? You are 42 kilometers away. You need to get closer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am a little worried he might get hit by a bunch of stuff. Oh, he's right next to a station. He's safe. Oh yeah, look at those pretty beam weapons. Those are all from the station, so those are medium beam weapons. So 5-kilometer range on those, I believe. Yes, space raves. And when you have a lot of ships with those weapons, it's a big space rave. You usually play the game in German, Werfimo? Yeah, that makes sense. Vicor, you'll be able to enjoy Betty's voice in French if you wish. Might just have to download a patch for it, though.
Identifying criminal vessels. Please assist in pursuit.
Short range transporter.
Can I hit him? Can I hit him? Nope. Actually, just missed the station. There we go. Big guns. Big guns for little target. Only 4 languages for the AI. Well, we know French is one of them. English is the other. I would assume German. Just because I'm pretty sure that's the native language for the developers. Yeah, English, German, French, Italian. That's... Oh, one is Russian? Okay, there you go.
Docking permission granted.
Actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's 9:34 a.m. for me. I've been working all night.
Thanks for your help.
So, definitely going to, stop streaming for a bit.
Thanks for your help.
Italy only got subtitles. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate all the follows again. Like, that's a really big deal for me. And this has been the most viewers I've gotten since I started streaming, so I love that. I will be doing this exact same time tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about right now. So same game, X4. Should be great. We'll pick up off where we left off. Aside from that, let me think. I do have a YouTube channel set up for the VODs. The link should be right next to my about me info. Should just say YouTube. You click that, should bring it right to the VODs. Trying to get the VODs a few days after my streams, so that way I have one or two VODs a day going out. What else? Definitely gonna have to set up my Discord after this, now that I have somewhat of a following. That way I can keep building that following, which will be nice. Anything else? That's right. Monday will no longer be Vampire, or Vampire, as some of you might call it. That's going to be switched over to more of a strategy or tactical game. Tactical. I'm going to be starting off with some XCOM 2, so that'll be fun. And Wednesday, I believe, is when Hogwarts Legacy pre-orders. The pre-release version comes available for most people. So instead of playing Vampire on Wednesday, I'm probably going to be playing that. Just to see how that goes. Aside from that, when you install VRO ship, do I need the vanilla version as well? So if they have... Some of them have a VRO patch that you have to use. And I think a couple have a VRO version for the mod. But aside from that, yeah. You would have to look at the actual mod description to find out. And some of them aren't even available for VRO anyways, which I would not recommend using them if they don't have a VRO version. Only because you would not have any internal ship generators, so it'd be kind of not that great. Yeah, if you just search for VRO, they should pop up pretty easily. But yeah, aside from that, I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick and go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been fun. It's been a fun day.